The greatest trick the devil ever pulled is convincing people he didn't exist. And the reason that's the greatest trick, that is wonderful for the devil, I mean, the best thing. The reason that's the best trick is because if people don't believe the devil exists, they're not going to watch out for themselves as much as they should. And they're not going to push back against evil as much as they should. And they're going to assume, oh, my politician has my best interest at heart, or this corporation has my best interest at heart. Look, they've created this convenient food for me, and look how much time it saves me. I'm going to just pop it in the microwave and eat it. And oh, by the way, it'll last for 6 months or a year. I'll just put it in the freezer and pop it in the microwave and it'll eat it. And it's got all of these vitamins and minerals for me, and it's fortified. People will literally think that company's looking out for you. When, however, if you have the knowledge of the food that many of these corporations make, it's not good for our bodies. It doesn't assimilate well. It doesn't help with our vitality. It's not bioavailable to our bodies. It's processed GMO, seed oils, sugars, all sorts of preservatives. That's what can happen. That's what can happen when you let your guard down so much and assume the system's going to take care of you. From my experience especially over the last 3 years, and even a little bit before that, but heavy the last 3 years, the system isn't taking care of me. I don't want the system to take care of me. It's not taking care of anyone, right? The education system isn't doing children any service whatsoever. Now, there are some baller teachers out there, don't get me wrong, but the general overall education system is not meant to give your kid a life where they're thriving and vital. It's meant to indoctrinate your children, teach them to be cogs in the wheel, drones in the system, not question authority, right? Not speak up, do as they're told. And that happens because you get those kids at a young age and they go all through the system. That's what the education system is about. The financial system is not about ensuring your prosperity. It's about ensuring the wealth of the private central bankers who run the financial system. And by the way, who run the politicians. Watch the movie Thrive. It's phenomenal. The medical system is not about keeping you healthy. It's about making money for the private central banking families who also own the pharmaceutical companies, who go to the politicians and say, hey, it would really be good if you could get some of these on the vax schedule for these kids. You'd really do us a solid and, get some of our profits up a little more. So could you take care of that? Do the kids need it? Yeah, it doesn't matter whether they need it. We need it to make profits. Why is the vax schedule for kids have so many on it when in the 60s and 70s it's just a few? It's like 10 times as many, because those companies have a history of putting profit over people. They don't care about health. They care about profit, right? Profit. This is why the last 3 years has been complete and total bullshit to people who are paying attention. So we talked about education. We talked about the financial system. We talked about the education system, or the health and the medical system. Food. Did we talk about the food system? No, a little bit at the beginning, but the food system isn't there to, keep you healthy either. It's there to suppress vitality. I mean, this is nothing new. But what happens is when people don't believe the devil exists and the devil doesn't have agents working for him and his beast system to suppress life on planet Earth and mess with God's creation, right? Take the vitality and the vibrance out of God's people. They're not going to be watching those ingredients. They're not going to be studying. They're going to think, well, they got me. They got me. There's no evil in the world. They got me. So if there's nothing you take away from this video but one thing, there is evil in the world, and evil is very conniving and smart, and it's going to work in subtle ways against us. People call it a soft war, or a silent war or a soft war. And it's been going on for a long time, and I feel it's reaching a culmination. But also, once you know evil is in the world, you're going to be better off. You're going to be protected. So I hope this video finds you well. I'd love to have you as a subscriber, not only here, but also on social media, everywhere at GMarkPhillips. Thanks very much. Until next time, I wish you all the best, health, wealth, and success. And keep your eyes open out there, my friends.